When you started doing this documentary, what was the purpose?
To find out the process, because it's like I'm going to do a movie right now. Like every time I try to get in shape, it's always like I always have to get in shape. It's almost like, a fighter who fights and then gets so out of shape again.
Right.
It's like, well, that's it. I mean, I shot a movie 2 years ago where I play an exorcist priest, and I wanted it to be like it was really crazy horror, like legit story. So I wanted to look a little different, be right in the part and just have a different character. So I got down to 230. I really worked hard, that's low for me, and shot it and thought we were done with it. And I got to pick up a couple scenes. I'm 280.
No.
Dude, I'm going to have to look like either right in that this priest got stung by a bee and it just swelled up to, or I got to get in shape for it. So I got to get in shape for it. I got to get back down to that again.
How much time did you have?
I have as much as I will shoot it when I'm ready, but it's like it's waiting there to do a couple scenes.
50 pounds. How long does it take you to lose 50 pounds?
I can lose it really quick. I could fast and lose it. Seriously, I can lose it in. I could lose it quick.
Like how many weeks for 50?
I could do it in a month.
What? That sounds so insane.
Less than a month. I could do
really?
it. Yeah.
50 pounds? That's amazing.
I can do it fasting, just not, but that's eating nothing.
It must feel like shit, though.
No.
Right? No?
No, when I fasted, I didn't,
How many days have you fasted in a row?
You don't want to know.
How many days?
41 and a half.
What?
41 and a half.
You went 41 days with no food?
Water. And a little salt in the water, like a little electrolytes. And I lost.
Wow.
Yeah. See, when I lock on, I can do something.
Oh, I know that.
But
that's a crazy lock on. 41 days.
Well, that was.
How much did
I
you
was
lose?
fasting for. It was mental. It was like I felt so bad for my daughter. I said, I'm going to do this for you. It was something that I could do, and apply it to. And it was like so emotionally tied into me. And I started fasting. And I go, I didn't say I'm going to do 40 days. I just said I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to start fasting right now. And I was praying for her. Like I was worried. And I did like 4 or 5 days. And I was getting through it, but I was wanting to get off it then. I was like, well, I got to start to eat because I'm really hungry. And I went and I talked to my daughter. I go, how are you feeling? She goes, I've been feeling good. She goes, have you been fasting for me? And I go, yeah. And she goes, thank you so much. And I literally went, okay, I got to keep going. I couldn't stop then.
Right.
So I just kept going a day at a time, just do it. But it's amazing how your body, you don't need it. You don't need food. As long as you have fat on you like that.
Yeah.
Like for me, I lost... I think like 60 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that guy that was in the 1960s, right, Jamie? That one dude. He fasted for 360 something
He was really
days.
big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
All
can
he
do
did
it.
is just take IV vitamins.
Yeah.
Just water and vitamins.
I didn't even take vitamins. Like, you don't need anything,
Wow.
And I felt
You took no vitamins.
nothing.
Wow.
But, it was... It cleansed everything out of me. Like, I'm not saying it's the way to go for everybody. I don't know. Again, not a
There's
doctor.
definitely some health benefits to fasting.
Yeah.
Especially short-term fasting.
Well,
But if you're big and you can do it, why not?
that's it. It's like,
Yeah.
well, how are you going to survive? Well,
Your
you look
body
at
eats fat.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it was doing. It was
And you
surviving.
probably had good energy.
I was pretty good for a while, and then you'd have these dips, and you'd feel like, wow, I feel miserable. I'm off. I'm done. And then you fight through it, and you're like, the next day you wake up, you're like, I'm okay again. It's like, keep going, just keep going.
Your body just says, all right, this is what we're dealing with. We're eating fat.
I literally wrapped up the 41 and a half days at, you're gonna crack up, I went to Pizza University, which is a university to learn how to make pizzas, and I didn't even eat. I forgot I had booked it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I go, I'm not gonna kill it while I'm there. It was a 3-day course where you get like a little diploma. I wanted to know how to make the dough and everything like that.
Right.
And I went, oh no, this falls within my diet. I just wanted to make it past 40 days. And I went down there and I did the whole thing, and I never ate a bite.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was crazy. But then you blow back up to this. It's like that's what the documentary is about. The documentary is about the process and finding something where you can help people with their health. It is what you were talking about. It's just get up and do something. Walk. Do it a little bit more each day is the key. It's like when you don't even notice it's happening, and all of a sudden you're this active. And
a
it's great.
big part of the key is having other people to do it with. That's one of the great
community,
things
I'm telling you.
about, like you were saying, training with Weidman and those guys. It's
Yeah.
like you're in a group where everybody else is working hard too, and it's contagious.
Right.
You get caught up in the momentum, and it's great, and everybody comes out of there feeling better, and you all went through something together.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
That helps. It's very hard to do it by yourself. It's very hard.
It
to
not
do
only
by
helps;
yourself.
it's like we need it. I think we're built for that. We're made for that community. You know.
Yep.
It's-
100%.
you know,
100%.
When you don't have it, it's hard.
Yeah, it's not a good life if you don't have it. It's just not. You don't want to be by yourself.
Right.
You know, like that's what you always hear about those like Howard Hughes type characters. Them by themselves are scared of germs and they're fucking hiding from everybody.
Oh, your world gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, the bigger you get, the world gets smaller, and it's not good. Not good for you.
No,
Yeah, you could lose your marbles. Gotta come to Texas, Jimmy.
I'm coming. I think I'm coming.
I think you should
My
come.
wife's hearing this. She's going to hear this for the first time, but like I think this is it. Yeah,
It's a great place to live.
I look here in Florida, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is a great place to live.
It's fantastic. I've never